Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I said I better get something in my stomach before I go.
Yup.
It's from 10 to 1, and the other one is from 12 to 3, and then the other one is at 4 when I'm looking at the land.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Um, I couldn't hear the cross street that you said for the new construction in your video.
Yeah, you did. You said Jutland.
That's it? I couldn't find it.
Jutland?
Oh, that's why.
How'd you spell it?
Jet.
Oh, Jut.
Jetland. Yeah. Yeah. Jetln.
Yeah, my husband liked that. He at first was like, "Oh, this feels like I'm in Africa," because it was, it's kind of ghetto getting there. And then when we get around there, he's like, "Okay, okay, I like it. I like it. New construction in the area."
Yeah, I'll bring it up to the team on Sunday, and then I'll be there in 2 weeks. And so we'll probably try and find some time that, to go walk it and take a look. Because the most important thing for us is that our construction crews are here in San Antonio, so we just have to find a crew in Houston.
Hmm. He wants to do it. I'm like, we can't do this alone. We don't have the resources, the manpower, the knowledge. We have not done a new build in Houston, so we're not going to start off on the wrong foot.
Yeah, so we can definitely help on the knowledge part. Because my business partner is a new construction GC, so that is
So
his.
what I would want to do on that property, instead of putting those tall, skinny homes on it, I'd rather put some tiny homes on it, multiple ones. Because the neighborhood is not, letting you sell it at 300, 400,000. But if it's affordable,
Right. Like I said, I gotta take a look at the comps to see if the numbers make sense for us to do something.
hmm
We have basically like three models, right? We have the short term in and out 90 days. We have a longer term project that we can do that's also residential, that's 12 to 18 months. And then we have our like multifamily. So those are our three models. And the multifamily, we primarily do duplexes and quads.
hmm
So we have not talked about a tiny home model and
hmm
what that would look like.
well, since I want to do co-housing, tiny
Mhm.
models would go along with that.
Gotcha.
I'm on my Zoom. hmm And I know my business partner, Paula, which is kind of ironic because the name of the street is Paula. I sent it to her last night. I'm like, huh, we might be doing a build on your street. Who knows?
Who knows?
But she wants to just do co-housing because she wants to bring her family here from Louisiana.
Gotcha.
And I'm thinking, elderly people, we don't really want three-story house like a lot of those were over there. Tall, skinny, three-story. I don't like that personally.
Fair. Yeah, so I mean, we try to do on our like just rapid fire single family, it's 12 to 1500 square feet, 1200 to 1500 square feet. Um, Pretty standard, 3 2, you know, low maintenance, all that good stuff. And we turn a lot on, I guess you can say, I mean, traditionally we like to stay on our side of town, right? Because we feel like if anybody's gonna gentrify, it should be us that comes in and brings money and
Hmm
do it ourselves. So
hmm
yeah, we definitely trying to get in before all the white people come and grab it up. And so it sounds like the perfect area for us. It just I haven't taken a look at the numbers to see if it makes sense or not.
I can send you what I sent my husband because I did do a CMA for lots and I did it for what's sold in the area. But you have access to HAR, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
And I also can put it into our predictive model, and because we look at the current, but then we also use that information to forecast what we think prices are going to be by the time we're ready to sell it. So
how can you really do that though?
that's why it's a predictive model, right? You can't confidently say. I mean, I can confidently say this is the range I think it's going to be if
Right.
these assumptions hold true, right?
Right.
If the assumptions change, then we redo the model. So we reevaluate all our properties every month because
How
we
many you
also
guys have right now?
know that the part of the extra strategy is if we can't sell it for the price that we want to sell it for, then we hold it and turn it into a rental or a short term rental. So we have multiple exit strategies on each property.
So the man next door that my husband talked to when he was walking the lot, he's like, "You're not going to put a bunch of renters here, are you?" My
Maybe.
husband's like, "No." I'm like, "Why you lie to that man?"
Right.
He wants homeowners there. Well, you never know. I would like homeowners there as well. I want them to own it and not be renters. But if a homeowner wants to rent their house, they have a right to do that too.
Facts.
So I'm looking at, I know you may not know the answer to this, but I'm looking at 29 acres today at 4 o'clock, but it's an oil producing property. As late as April, they were receiving checks from the oil and gas company who were coming on there and getting oil off of it. So I'm wondering if houses can be built around that or on that property if the soil is contaminated, and what you got to do for that. You got to do a massive cleanup before you put residential houses on property like that.
Yeah, I don't know how that process works. I know that if they were to enter a deal, they would definitely retain those rights. So
No, it's being sold with the mineral right.
that's crazy and dumb. And whoever told them to do that is dumb.
Every property I've looked at, it's always like, no mineral rights are being sold. This one is selling with the mineral rights. So it makes me wonder, like, well, what's wrong with the thing? Then I'm wondering maybe they got cited for something and they got a big
Maybe
fine they got to pay, and now
see
they
if it's
want
a
to get out
brownfield or
of
something.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I don't know.
it's
I
not
don't know who you hired to do that, but I'm sure there's somebody that you could hire.
a landman.
Maybe. Yeah.
Hmm.
My title guy used to be a landman. Everybody else is quiet this morning. What's up, Janila?
I can't see anybody on here but you.
Janila.
Oh, we got 5 people on here. Laura. Hey, Laura. I haven't seen you in a minute. Okay. Who else is on here?
What do we want to talk about?
Was it at Lever?
I haven't even looked at it. Let me see.
Janila, are you going to Keisha's open house?
One move that one a little bit over here. You move the salt shaker.
Oh.
Huh?
Thank you.
Maybe she didn't hear me. So if you could pull your screen up, Shima, because I'm about to get in the car and drive because it's going to take me about 35 minutes to get where I got to go.
Let me see if I might have to switch to my laptop. Let me see. So I was trying to share on somebody else's. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, wait, URL. I can do that. Over. Hold on. Copy. Let me see if this works.
Lever. This is one that the broker told us about last week.
Yep, it's not letting me share screen. Let me see if I can share the URL. Maybe. I might have to switch to my laptop. Let's see. All right, can you guys see
I
that?
see it. Oh, we're partnered with EXP. Okay.
So designed exclusively for unique needs. It's an individual. Let's see if the video plays.
Who was that lady that was on there? Did it say?
Good morning. It's Teresa.
Hey,
Hey,
Teresa.
Listen, I'm in my car, so I'm gonna be muted. I'm doing great to even have logged in. I don't even know how to get my name on him on my phone, so I'll just
Look at
kind of be
you.
listening in. I
Look at
know
you. I'm going to be in my car too.
I've got quite a few things going. I've got my open house while I'm waiting on Shima to open up. I can do more listening today. I apologize, ladies.
That's okay. That's okay. It happens. Sometimes we got a busy Saturday and sometimes we don't.
Yeah.
Let me pack my shoes, my jacket, my laptop. I'm going to be gone all day. And I'm about to get in the car. I'm going to put myself on mute too because I'm about to talk to my son right quick.
Can you guys hear the video that's playing?
I'm not sure if that is possible for me to, Shima, simply because I am driving, so sometimes it doesn't allow all that for me.
I'm trying to fix my settings so I can share audio.
I do see your screen.
But you can't hear the video?
No, I don't hear the video.
Okay.
It says it says something register for the intro thing. So I'm not sure if that's for me or for you. Probably more for you.
Hmm. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing and switch to my laptop real quick. And I see Vanda.
Okay, I took myself off mute.
Looks like we're gonna have a full house. Somebody else.
Who's
Oh,
that?
I don't know. I said I heard the bell ring. I said we must have a full house. Somebody else is coming in.
Uh-huh. So tell me what you would like the another broker.
You're cutting in and out, so I didn't hear it. Only word I keep hearing is broker.
I said, tell me what you would want another broker to talk about. I can ask them to come and talk to us. Did you hear me?
I
don't
did,
think
but
I have anything specific.
I heard you, but I am not really sure. It's just with all these changing platforms or apps that they're getting, I saw another app. I'm not sure if that was for another state because I thought it was something with a coda. I'm not sure I saw that, and when I kind of tried to log in, I understand that this is where everything is going to be on this location, and it just seemed to be a lot of movement going on with things.
Hello?
Yeah, there is a lot of, I guess, system changes or add-ons that EXP is doing. So I don't know.
So that's Slack, and you said you don't like that, right, Shima?
Um, I mean, it's probably just more so that I don't know it very well, right?
Yeah.
But my first kind of interactions with it have not been great. So like it doesn't seem very user friendly to me. But it might be the best solution that's out there,
I don't know why they switching, but I guess they got their reasons.
because Facebook is shutting down Workplace.
Oh,
Okay. I was about to say sometimes people have contracts, for so many years, and usually when that contract is up, they're not able to to renew it. But that makes sense right there.
Yeah, no, Meta is shutting down Workplace.
Okay.
so they say anything that you got on Workplace that you want to keep, download it. But I figure this on there is probably old, may not even be current anymore. So I'll just
I don't have anything.
whatever's on my computer, I'll keep. Whatever I get in Facebook, I'll keep. But I'm not gonna download a bunch of stuff, bunch of old stuff.
I know Elizabeth's saying she's trying to move all of the old videos over to Facebook and Slack. And that seems like an awful job for somebody to have.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I can only imagine, especially if you've been doing this for a few years.
Oh, she's probably not doing it herself, I'm sure.
Oh, no. I can
I,
guarantee you she has a VA that's doing that.
yeah. Laura, you want to talk about anything? I know you keep up with the current news. Keep us updated on that.
Hello, do you hear me?
Yes.
Ah, perfect. Well, pues I don't think that right now have anything new. Um, I'm just hearing about the workplace thing. I was here actually last week. I don't know if you saw me in the meeting. The thing is that I always put myself in mute to block
Uh-huh.
the noise. But no, right now I don't have anything new when it comes to the real estate.
Okay.
Just yeah, no, just being here to keep updated and catch up.
Glad to hear from you again. I know we had been off on vacation for a few Saturdays.
Yeah, well, I remember you went to Africa, and then
Yeah.
I logged in when you came back, but every reunion I've been quite silent. The thing is,
Yeah,
usually on Saturdays I have like people are still asleep, so I try to be as silent as possible so the computer, the noise doesn't wake up my husband or anything.
gotcha.
Yeah. When he's not here, that's when I have the volume up and I participate more.
Get loud.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, but besides that, everything is fine.
Well,
Fortunately.
if anybody wants to come to not Janila, Keishala's open house, she's having a flower, kind of like a flower plant open house. It's over by NRG Stadium.
Hmm.
It's on Riddlewood.
Oh. Oh, well.
I have an open house today from 12 to 5, and that is in Pearland.
Nice.
So I've got a couple of errands that I am trying to complete so that I am going to leave out of this area.
Good luck with that.
I thank you. I appreciate it. At least we're getting more showings. So I'm glad for the activity, for sure.
What happened to make you get more showings?
Nothing.
Okay.
Not a thing. Yeah.
Had to hit the right people. Somebody say something.
It's Janila. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Sorry, and had to go let the some people showing my listing across the street. I had to go let them in because my super times were off. But here we are, and I'm headed to Keishala's event now, so I will see you there.
Okay.
Back in action, and then I do have
Well,
an
Shima,
open.
if you can't pull it up.
Oh, it's up. I was just waiting on you guys.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Let me try and share screen. I don't know. Still being funny. Maybe not.
You're not sharing your screen.
Okay, guys, my laptop keeps freezing, so I don't think I'm going to be able to share it.
Oh,
Because I don't know if you can make me the host, because for whatever reason I can't share it from my iPad.
let's see. I think I have to leave to make you the host, but then I guess I could come back. Let me see.
Make me a co-host.
All right, I might have to pull over and figure this out. It's not letting me do anything. Okay, there we go. Host tools.
Those tools.
Okay, I'm back. You are now the host.
All right. Let's see. Here, it's still not letting me do what I want to do.
Well, tell us what the thing does.
I don't know.
Oh,
I was like, I was gonna put it on and we could listen to the video together. But it's not letting me do it. Okay, so the website basically says that it can manage your database. So it'll do your database calls and follow up. It'll do your transaction management. It can help you with marketing automation. It can counsel you on conversion, and then it can also help you generate leads. And it doesn't have any pricing information on it. But it's basically like hiring. I'm guessing they're going to have VAs in the background doing all of this stuff. But you're basically hiring a VA team, from what it seems like to me,
oh,
to handle all those things for you.
This is a new software. I missed the first part.
It's called Lever, and they're saying it's like having a brokerage team as a single agent. So it's like having an admin team. That's what it seems like to me, is that they're basically charging you a nominal fee, because I believe she said it was 200 or 250 a month. And that team will handle all of your database management, your transaction management, your marketing, and I guess a whole bunch of other stuff, right? So instead of having to hire your own VA to do these things, you can turn it over to Lever and allow them to do it for you.
so that's what the broker had said. A lot of agents were having success.
Yeah. And so let me see what else they have. Agent dashboard.
Are there any, I guess I like referrals from somebody that's used it to get their experience.
Yeah, there's
say anything.
Yeah, there's a guy. Well, I mean, it's Kendall Bonner that's on the front page, and I trust her opinion on a lot of things. But there is a guy from my accountability group that I guess worked with the company, the parent company of Lever, Ojo, and he was like, yeah, they were good at getting leads. So I don't know about all the rest of the stuff they've added to the platform, but apparently they're pretty good at lead generation. So he was saying that he had a good amount of conversion on their leads. And he's like a real big, like IG, Facebook ad guy. All right. He tracks his numbers religiously. So I trust his opinion on that. But I definitely think there needs to be more vetting and figuring out who has actually used them before. Because it seems a little too good to be true for that little amount of money. Vanda froze.
$200 and something a month, right?
Yeah, I think she said 200 or 250.
Right, if it's something we could all put in $50 a month for 6 months, see if how they help us out. You know, it's an elephant, small bite at a time. You know, to chunk out $250 a month and don't know what you're getting. That's a lot.
Yeah, well, I mean, they have an info session that you can sign up for, and I don't know if they have a, kind of an intro plan or whatever, but or a long-term contract. That's what I shy away from. I shy away from anything that's going to make me sign up for 6 months or 12 months. Right?
Yeah.
If I could try it out for a month, maybe 3 months, okay, and then make a decision. But I'm not signing anything that has a 12-month mandatory contract. Right?
I agree, because you really don't know if it's going to work out. And there you are, paying on a monthly basis for something that doesn't work for you anymore. And if you're not, to me, have a lot of transactions going on, that can be expensive.
Yeah.
And some of us don't want a whole lot of transactions. We just want one every now and then, you know?
Right. And so I'm like, if I can do 1 or 2 a month, I'm good. I'm not trying to do 10 deals a month. That's crazy to me.
Right.
The base of where I want to make my money is, well, for living, it's from the law firm, and then for extras, it's from investing, right? And then if I have a client that comes along that has a portfolio, I'm happy to help them liquidate that portfolio. But I'm not trying to prospect and get 10 deals a month. That's just not my bag anymore.
But at least that option is available.
Yeah.
For those that are trying to be in that space where they would need that. Because when you start getting 4 or 5 transactions a month, you'll need some assistance.
Yeah. But it's weird though, because the only thing I don't like, or not that I don't like, but it's frustrating, is that as far as the transaction management side, if your transaction manager is licensed, they also have to be with EXP. Right. And so that's an $85 a month expense on the like that basically I'm having to add to the transaction management fee, which I guess is fine, but then it also hinders them from a business point of view if they want to, venture outside the brokerage. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure out a way to make that work for me. Because basically, like, I have an assistant for all of my businesses, right? And so at that point, I have to have her get licensed, have her join EXP, and then that's another $85 expense that I take on just to have her do this one part of my business, when that part of my business is so small compared to everything else that she does for me. I don't know.
It may not be cost effective, you see,
And
especially because they're wanting too much for the person to be licensed and then to be a part of EXP, and they'll have more to gain than you do. I mean,
right.
I'm just looking at it from that perspective. I know that would not work for me. And I don't know if it's because it's easier for them to pay or easier for them license, insurance wise, or or what the thoughts are behind that.
Well, and I've always paid her, from my budget. So I guess maybe I need to have a conversation with the broker of like if what I'm doing is okay, right? Because she is my assistant from my parent company, right? So she does stuff for the law firm, she does stuff for my investing stuff, and she will handle transaction management for me, right? And so she's not like, it's the transaction management stuff isn't the only thing she does for me. which is why I would be annoyed if I had to have her get licensed and then do this kind of stuff. But
Right, I see what you're saying. If you already have someone on board that's helping, why do
right.
you have to go and have these additional add-ons for them? That's going to cost you.
Yeah.
No.
Just a conversation that I'll need to have with the broker.
Yeah.
Well, does anybody have any other things they need to talk about or want to talk about? If not, I'm gonna go get started on my yard work.
No, I can't think of anything. Right now I'm just working with a client um, that they're, trying to buy a home. It's somewhat of an investment part of it, and I think this is why the criteria keeps changing. So I think I finally realized that, they're, even though they're purchasing it, they still have the mindset of the investment part. So we'll just, I'm just trying to get it all worked out.
Is it gonna be their primary home or is it gonna be
No,
a pure
no,
investment?
it's not. No, it's not. It's not gonna be. It'll be a primary home. Not. It will not be their primary home. So it
Gotcha.
is an investment home.
Yeah, that's a different mindset than a primary home, for sure.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So.
Have they done investment properties before?
Oh yes, ma'am.
Okay.
That's those people that I had you to chat with that other day.
Did you have me chat with
I like working with investors.
So
They're my cousin.
I'll post this to you guys too then. So I'm trying to figure out some other products because I had somebody come to me and they wanted me to do an eviction for them and an eviction and collection. And the collection was $2,400, I think, $2,400. Which is fine, but by the time I sat down and figured out like what I have to charge them, so I'd basically be charging them somewhere between $3,600 and $4,000 for me to handle this eviction for them. And so they would basically be losing money on the deal. And I was like, look, go to someone that does flat rate billing or that real estate is their primary like area of expertise. And you might get a better result than what I can do for you. But that got me to thinking that for investors, if I should develop some sort of like concierge product, right, where they can pay me, I don't know, $250, $300 a month, and then whatever they need me to do, form a new LLC, an eviction, write a lease. It's cost effective for them because they're spreading out what would normally be like even for a lease. I would charge, I don't know, that's 2 hours of my time, so $1,000, right? For that. And that may not be something that people want to do. So I'm trying to figure out a way to create a product that can serve the investor who maybe only needs my time, you know, maybe an hour a month, but make it cost effective for them and also have more of a passive stream of income for me in some sort of like real estate investor care package that I can charge them for. I don't know. Do you guys think people would be into something like that, or should I just scrap it?
So it sounds like Legal Shield.
Maybe. What does Legal Shield do?
You pay monthly and you get access to attorneys and to write up contracts and things like that,
Gotcha.
or represent you for whatever you
I have
need
to
them,
look at their model.
but you pay a monthly fee for that service. So
Gotcha.
it's been successful. It's been around for years. So I'm
Yeah, I've
not gonna
definitely heard
say,
of them, but I don't know exactly. I didn't know exactly what they do.
yeah, look into their model because they probably have one that maybe you could model after that and make it specific for investors. Because people get it and don't even have investment, just in case their child gets locked up. They got an attorney they can call and, you know, represent them. So
That's why I should tell Mac about this. Mac's my criminal guy and personal injury guy. Okay, well, so I'll check out Legal Shield's model and see if I can make something, create something for that for what I'm trying to do.
now it's a realtor's nightmare when you get a client that says, "Oh, I got to run this past my attorney," and their attorney is with Legal Shield, because that delays the process. So
Right. Well, that's the other thing too. Like I if they were signing up for that service, it gives them kind of a step up on my calendar, right? Like you get that VIP concierge service, so that if you ring my phone, you kind of go to the number one spot, right? So whatever else I'm working on gets shifted, because you've already prepaid for that, for my time, for that space. So you get moved to the top of the list. That's the theory behind it anyway.
I like it. I don't know. I mean, if I had a whole lot of properties and needed representation, that would definitely be something that I would consider.
And that's the thought process behind it, is that it's made for someone that maybe doesn't need my services all the time, but when they do, they really need it. But it allows you to stretch out that bill over a 12-month period, right? Instead of having, because like that eviction, they honestly, it did make sense for them to use me to do the eviction, because they're gonna end up losing $1,200 in the end. But if they had already been paying me, right, who knows what other services I could have done for them that would have ultimately made that eviction free, essentially, right? I don't know. I'll keep working on it. Because I've done some other work for them.
Yeah, I understand. I understand how what you're saying. It's just maybe, like you said, if someone has lots of properties, investment properties, that they do the rentals, I can definitely see how that can be beneficial for them versus coming in and asking you to help them evict one person, because that process can be a little overwhelming if you've not done it before, or they don't have the time, to spend to go, start that process and go to court and things like this.
It's almost like a done with you property management, because I don't want to do property management, but I can take some of the burden if people don't want to hire a property manager off the plate, right? Like I can do the tenant placement, I can do the background screening, I can do those sorts of things. And that's not something they're going to need all the time. But if you have 2 or 3 properties, I can be your back. I can set you up on my platform, or at least show you the platform that I use to manage my stuff, right? I don't know. I'll work on it. I'll look at Legal Shield, because I don't mess with all the. I know wills and trust, but I don't know Legal Shield, what their model is. And
I think that it would be actually really good, Shima, and if you also incorporated probate procurement, since you understand the probate portion, like helping them navigate when they're trying to purchase a property that is in probate, or a family member has deceased or something like that. That could make it that top notch, that little extra service that not everybody can offer, like Legal Shield, right? Where, because you have that understanding and knowledge, but as a package, and then of course you can charge more.
Yeah, I can offer a discount on the other stuff that I do too, right? On the probate. That's the other part of it. I am getting a lot more probate than I was getting, and so I am starting to curate a list of properties that I can then repackage, either put them on the market myself, ideally be able to refer that out to some other agent, right? Because I don't really, I like to keep it, unless I'm picking the property up myself, I don't really want to be doing that for ethics purposes, right? So I either have to hire a team or refer it out to another agent, which is fine with me, because I'm not like I said, I'm not trying to do 1,000 deals a year. So if I can help somebody else do a deal, then I'm all game for that. So it's a good plan, Janila. I'll have to, like I said, I'm still working on it because I don't know, it just really bothered me that I wasn't able to help them because they are an older couple and they have just this one property and this lady is really taking advantage of them. But I felt like I would be taking advantage of them by doing what I need to do for them.
But they may not see it that way because you're an attorney, you know, so that could be one reason why they reached out to you versus somebody else.
Yeah, but I referred them to someone that could do it for them cheaper, who is equally qualified, probably more so qualified than me. And so they were okay with that. But I think there is a need. So I guess the thing that bothered me is that I had to send them to a white guy, right? And the reason they came to me is because they wanted to work with someone that looked like them. And so ultimately I felt bad about having to farm it out because I didn't have the model that could serve them in a cost-effective way. And so I'm trying to create that model, trying to create a product that I can put out that serves us and not have to refer it out to someone who not necessarily that they didn't want to work with, but they really wanted to work with me and I just couldn't make the numbers work for them to work with me. So I'm trying to create that product.
You got your marching orders.
Yes. I guess. I don't know.
Katy for a reason, so
Yeah.
act on it.
I know he's kept it on my mind for a reason. So I definitely will do something around it.
So what I would like, because you had mentioned this yesterday, that realtors, you wanted to show realtors how they can help people that need to do airship affidavits.
Yeah.
If that's something that you could share with us, you know, a little class or something on how to do that, because we do run into that quite often.
Yeah. I can do something around that. I want to say, well, yeah, I'll be around next week. Yeah, maybe I can do something on that next week.
Okay. Okay.
Cool. I'll work on that.
All right, ladies. Well, you guys have an awesome day.
Thank you, you guys too. It's always a pleasure hearing you, even though I'm usually quiet. I always enjoy the meetings. It's always nice. You guys have a wonderful weekend. Next week, I'm going out of the country, but I'll be back in a few weeks and looking forward for the meetings.
Okay, well, I record them, so
Okay.
make sure you join the Facebook group System Saturday if you're not already in it, because
I'm gonna check if I'm in there or not, because I actually don't go much into Facebook, but I'll check. Is there a name for it, the group?
Is what?
Is there a name? Like, what's the name of the group?
System Saturday.
Okay. Okay. I'll search for it.
I try to be consistent.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you guys have a wonderful weekend, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Okay. Bye.
See you guys.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Shima.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shima.